We are finally finishing off Noir's beautiful giant habitat up front. You can literally punch right through it.
He's gonna jump from one to the other, all the way to the highest one up top.
Yep.
And this is all the wood for Noir's platforms.
Nice. That beautiful. Our second and third going down into the hole. All right, there we go. We got another platform going in. These guys are beasts with the nails. Look at that. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. The time has come. The day is here. We are finally finishing off Noir's beautiful giant habitat up front. Today is part one to, more than likely, a 2 to 3 part series of finishing off the habitat. Today, we are doing all the platforms. We're meeting with the pond guys. We're meeting with the tiki guys. We've got a lot of action in today's video. Not only is there action, there's a lot of building. There's just a lot of cool stuff going on. We started this enclosure over 3 years ago, and now it is finally on the cusp of being complete. I'm so excited. I know you guys are invested in this because this is the biggest enclosure we've done yet. It's certainly the most beautiful. It's certainly my favorite. This is the centerpiece enclosure when you come down the driveway. Guys, this is so exciting. So I really don't have anything else to say about it, so we're gonna hop right into that. And next up today, we are completely redoing the roof on our Redfoot tortoise habitat. We've already started stripping all of the wood off because the roof has been rotten. We built this in the beginning of 2021, and we use plywood. And when you use plywood in South Florida, you can literally punch right through it. So this has just become completely brittle, literally just comes off just like that. So what is the solution? We have got some custom starboard or PVC board. I have no idea. My dad got it. He had it all custom cut. This is black. It's plastic. And this is going to last forever. We don't have to worry about it rotting. We don't have to worry about it warping. We don't have to worry about any of that. And so we've got everything off so far. We got all the landscape logs, but look at this. This is actually just like, oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. We got a heat lamp underneath it. No. Holy crap, look at that. Look at all the ants. We gotta get them off of us. They feel creepy, but all these ants were living inside of the roof. And these landscape logs are definitely not the best. As you can see, it's been 3 years and they've completely rotten out. Okay, so right now, as we are redoing the Redfoot house, we just noticed this female's nesting. And any second now, she's gonna deposit her first egg. I can see her tail moving back and forth. She's actually giving me the side eye right now. Sorry, Mama, we don't want to disturb you. We're just here to watch you lay your eggs.
1 hour later.
Guys, check it out. We got it completely stripped down. We got all the plywood off the top. We got all of our landscape logs, and we've got the roof complete. The only thing that's missing is actually screwing it down. We want to actually replace some of the wood on the top because that, as well as the roof, is also rotten. So we just wanted to mock it up since it is going to be kind of cool tonight. So we just wanted to get the actual roof on, and we actually put bamboo. So we're not going to be putting the same wood pieces on the top because it rots so fast. We're going to keep this bamboo on here, which looks really nice. And yeah, so this piece right here, all the way around the top cap piece, we're going to be replacing because it's starting to get hollow. And we have an accordion hinge that's going to go right here, so then we can actually flip open the top of it to gain access to it. But right now, guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at this right now. This looks so good. I think it looks better than before. What do you guys think? And then when we come inside to their house, we have got a bunch of tortoises. What's up, Tim?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, man? Thanks for coming out today. So we're here with Tim from Stonefish Inc. And Tim is the man that's gonna be helping us out with our Jaguar pond. All right, so we're doing like 5 different platforms in here for the Jaguar, so we're gonna have all different levels for him. Then right here in the center, we're gonna have a complete stone structure for him to climb up on and also go in between. And then right here, we wanna do like an 8 by 10 pond for the Jaguar.
That sounds good. We'll just probably do something above grade.
Okay.
So he has more platforms to climb up on and get in, and maybe a water feature.
Yeah.
Creating some water movement. Maybe a little lighting in there so you see the ripples on everything at night.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
sweet. And also Jaguar proof, meaning he can't tear it up, poop in the drain, all that stuff.
But stone and concrete, yeah, they're not gonna hurt that. We can still put a circulating pump inside of this one just to move water around.
Yeah.
And I can valve it where it actually drains the pond. So if you want to slurp all the water out, hose it down, if they do their business in there, you could fill it back up, and you don't have to have a bunch of different pumps running around.
Would that be part of the overflow coming into here, or would that be,
No, that would only be if you turn it on, open the valve to drain it, and it could go anywhere. It could be out in the grass.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that water for plants. You just open up that valve, you don't care about the jets so much, and then you'll have water spilling over, creating that movement for ambience.
Yeah.
How many square feet do they need to lay down on something, or do they just lay and let their hands lay over it? Because we could put a big old hunk of rock up here and have it just as the single rock water feature. Cat'll hang on top and just slap the water. Yeah. Give it a thing to clean his feet with.
That would be sick.
All right, guys, so we're here with Juan today, and Juan is gonna be helping us out with all our platforms for the Jaguar. Juan has a lot of experience. You've done a lot of these enclosures over the years.
Well, this is a pretty exciting project. What I'm gonna do is a set of steps where the Jaguar is gonna climb on a piece of log and get on a platform. That's gonna be like a live edge piece of wood, smooth, so he won't scratch himself. He's gonna jump from one to the other, all the way to the highest one up top.
Yep.
Where he's gonna have a hiding spot.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. All right, guys, so I'm in the car right now, and I'm headed over to Juan's. Juan just sent me some videos. These are the videos he sent me, and his guys are getting everything ready. So this is a super custom, handmade platforms that we're doing. This is not like what we've done before, where we've gone to Home Depot and gotten 2x6s. That's nice, and it works, but we want something big. We want something bold for Noir. We want something that's thick, something that's gonna last. And this is gonna be just that. So we're gonna be there in just a second, and I'm really excited to see all the progress his guys have made. We have made it, we have arrived. Look at all these poles these guys have. They've got everything. I'm already seeing those right there. That's definitely for Noir's habitat. Guys, this is so cool. I'm so excited. This is gonna be sick. This is amazing. So right now, Byron is starting to plane the wood. So there's a special attachment that's actually on the end of the chainsaw that's actually gonna allow him to, so look at this is crazy. So basically what's going on is the guys are using all of these old used telephone poles, the thickest ones that they can find, and they're actually cutting them in half into these pieces, and then he's actually planing it out here with the chainsaw. And then once it goes from the chainsaw, these poles are making their way over here, and then they're using the hand planer to smooth them out by hand. As you can see, this is perfectly smooth. Look at that, it looks amazing. And once it moves from the chainsaw, they come over here for the fine, detailed work. These guys are truly talented at everything they do. And I believe this is another pole right here that's actually gonna be used for Noir's enclosure. These actually might be the legs of the platform, so they're using these ridiculously thick telephone poles. It's hard to even put into perspective how big it is, and I put my head against it. This is at least 12 inches wide, so these are gonna make up the structure, I believe, of the Jaguar habitat, or this actually might even get cut in half. We're not sure yet, but this is looking amazing, and what they're doing is they're using the sander to sand the wood so we can expose that nice clean grain. Guys, look how sick this is. So once it really gets smoothed out and you can really see the beautiful grain that's exposed. So we're gonna have two of these side by side, and these are what's gonna be for Noir to rest on it. So once we get all the shavings off, so it's crazy that they looked like this, and then now the beautiful grain is exposed, and these telephone poles will last forever. I mean, I'm thinking these platforms and these things, I mean, these last like 30 years in the ground, so we should technically get probably another 30 years. So basically what's going on now is they are going to be firing up the chainsaw, and they're gonna be starting to cut this other side. So on the one side it's flat, on this side it's not flat yet. I think this side is flat, but they're gonna fire up the chainsaw. They got the brand new Steel Farm Boss, and we're gonna put this thing to work. Okay, so this is actually really cool. They're actually splitting the poles in half right now. Look at this. So they're putting the chainsaw right down in the center. Starting like right here. All the way here. I've been waiting for it to split. Come on. Oh, yeah. Sick. Yeah. Nice. These are the biggest pieces of wood I think I've seen. These are like 22 feet long. So we're gonna be utilizing these. I think we're gonna cut them in half. But look at that, this is insane. These are giant boards for a giant cat. And look how clean it looks. This was done with just a chainsaw. This is crazy. So right now we're gonna head out. We're gonna let the guys continue working. They've got a lot more work to do. They've already made so much good progress. I'm so excited. This is so cool to be here for the whole process. And this is gonna be the most custom decks we've ever done. So the guys are gonna be at my house first thing like 7 in the morning tomorrow on Friday to get started on Noir's decks.
The guys are here, they've arrived. And this is all the wood for Noir's platforms. This is crazy. These are literal trees that are on here. This is insane. All right, we're gonna try to run. All right, we're jumped up on the trailer. Woo! So cool. Yep, this way. So we're backing it up in the field right now. This is where we're gonna be parking it for right now. Luckily, we didn't hit the lychee tree. We don't wanna destroy our lychees. This is gonna be epic. It's gonna be the coolest thing ever. The centerpiece enclosure, the biggest, nicest enclosure we've done to date. And of course, nothing but the best for Noir the Jaguar.
We've got a lot of the equipment already inside of here, and we have started with our first holes of the day. So we got the Bobcat in here with the auger bit, and we've just put our first hole down into the ground. As you can see, we're going down probably about, I'd say that's about 3 feet down. We're mixing concrete. We got all of our fast setting concrete. We're mixing it here with the blender, and right now, they're coming in with the Bobcat and a ginormous pole, and I think they're gonna be using like the thickest telephone pole here on the front, which is gonna make up the first platform. So here they are coming in. Look at that, this thing's like 12 feet long, something like that. We have to guide it in place. There we go. See it? It's about to go in. We're almost there. I wish I could help, but I'm in slides. This is not OSHA approved. Nice. That beautiful. There we go, baby. Here we go. We've got our second bucket of concrete, our second and third going down into the hole. There we go. We got about 100 pounds of concrete on this pole. And now what we've got to do is we actually got to take the level, and we're going to be putting the level on the pole, and then we're going to be securing the pole upright so we make sure it's nice and level. If it's not nice and level, it's not going to sit right. So we've got one of the first beams going in, and we just cut a hole in the wire. And that's gonna be able to actually slide right through. And that's how we're gonna be able to attach it right there. All right, so we've got another log making its way up top, and this deck is starting to come together. And so we've got the frame completely up, and right here, all of the split logs are going up, and this is gonna be our largest deck. This is our 9 by 9 deck. And I'm gonna actually climb up here so we can actually really see everything the guys are doing. Guys, great job. Looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's looking great. And right now we have got another ginormous log coming up. These are real deal heavy, ridiculous pieces of wood. Look at that. Nice. There we go. Some nice live edge. Flip it on over. Right there in place. How we do it. Okay, so right now the guys have just finished the last piece, the last plank of the day, and they're getting ready to slide it in place. Actually, I don't think they're done yet. Not yet. They've still got a chainsaw a little bit. All right, there we go. Look at that. It's fitting absolutely perfect, like a glove. Look at the cuts that they did. It totally fits right around the wood. Perfect. There we go. Nice. We got one, and we got the start of a second nail. Woo! And I know you guys have been seeing me wear these hats throughout the video. These are our Redland Conservation Center merch hats. This is our OG orange hat. We've also got my favorite olive hat. This one's got to be my favorite, so you can wear it with anything. And we've got our white, but these are not the only options we have. We literally have hundreds of options on the website. We've got hats, we've got hoodies, we've got shirts. I think we even got onesies for babies. So we've got a little bit of stuff for everyone. So if you guys have wanted a hat, you want to support the channel, well guys, after today's video, go down to one of the links, either Redland Conservation Center or jacobfeder.com, and pick yourself up some merch. Good morning, my beautiful people. It is a beautiful sunny day here in South Florida. It also happens to be my birthday. I'm turning 26 today, which is crazy to think. I don't even want to think about it, but we're still young. And the guys are here, and they're putting in some serious work. There they are. So we can actually see them from the living room. So it's maybe hard for you guys to see, but I can definitely see them. So we're gonna get out there right now. Well, it's gonna be so sick. is we're actually gonna be able to see Noir from the living room. That's gonna be like the coolest part of it all. So we are gonna head out right now. We're gonna see the progress that the guys have made. So yesterday they were only able to finish one of the platforms, but today they're gonna be able to knock out the additional 4 because these are gonna be a lot smaller than the first ones. So it's like, what, 8:30 in the morning? Here we go, guys. Look at this. So the guys have started already augering the holes for all the platforms. Look at that, we're having to use a jackhammer because of how hard the ground is here. Solid limestone, so without that jackhammer, it'll be impossible to actually dig these holes. Okay, so we've got one other pole set. We've also got this one, but we're running into some difficulties with this because we actually broke some conduit. We got some more concrete going in that we'd like to see. So we had no idea that we actually had electrical. So you could see the electrical pipe here, but we actually cracked it right here. We didn't fully break it, so we're gonna have to repair it because we don't want any water to get into the electrical line. If water were to get into the electrical line, it could literally cause all of our electricity to fail, so we don't want that at all. So we got our second pole set, and we're making moves, baby. Guys, take a look at the progress. It's so good. So we've got, I think, all the poles. I think they're gonna be setting a few more, but these are all the poles that have been set, which is gonna make the step-ups for Noir to get all the way up to the highest platform. So again, we're using the giant monster telephone poles to make these steps. We're gonna have those planks sitting on top. Honestly, normally when we build these enclosures, I have a plan, but this time around, I told the guys to just do what they had in mind. I wanted to let them do their thing. They've done a lot of these, so instead of me actually designing it this time, I let these guys do it. All right, there we go. We got another platform going in. These guys are beasts with the nails. Look at that. We love building with the nails. So we've got, this is the second set of steps. That's the first one. Then we got the top platforms. We're slowly working our way down. There we go. We're almost there. We're almost done. So we have almost done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platforms for Noir. So these are kind of like the small ones low to the ground, which are going to be like the stepping platforms. He'll step here, then he's going to come here, he's going to come up here, then he's going to make his way here, and he's gonna go up here. We're gonna get up here too. It's a little bit scary, we're filming. This is so cool. The platforms are done and it could not have come out any better. I mean, just look at this. So these are all of the step-ups under the tiki roof. So we've got 6 of them in total, and this is just the beginning of the enclosure because we've got a lot more work to do. Not only do we have all of these platforms underneath here, we're gonna be having an entire stone rock structure in the middle. We're gonna have another platform that's gonna go to our viewing area, and none of this would be possible without you guys. So that, my friends, is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching part 1 of Noir's enclosure build. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below, what was your favorite part of today's video? And if you guys are not yet subscribed yet to me, you wanna see at least part 2, maybe even a part 3, well guys, all you have to do is go right now and subscribe below.